It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Fall. Knocked loose. Ooh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. And as we're halfway through the season, let's see how the power rankings are shaking out. You take a look at the home team. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they've surprised a lot of people this season. It's why this squad plays with such a chip on their shoulder and has proven many wrong.
Here's Papanikolaou, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. 5 on the clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Hits a three-pointer.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Korkmaz on the wing. Takes it inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Down low. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by James.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Papanikolaou. Uses the glass on the layup.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Kalathis. Deflected. Here's Papanikolaou. To the paint. Here's Vezenkov. Here's Papanikolaou. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. 6 points for him.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Brown, a screen on Fournier. For 3, James. It's hauled in by Fall.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Vezenkov. Hauled in by Brown.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Takes a 3. Korkmaz, good. Korkmaz has got 7.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Vezenkov. Takes the 3. The shot off that time.
Guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. A minute 42 left in the first. Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
All right, Ali, thanks once again.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
The shot by Vezenkov, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
There's a screen. Here's Kalathis. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A nice shot by Brown.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And there it is for him. Give him 8 points now.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Kick out to Brown. From downtown. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Zinkov tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
A nice shot by Brown.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Zinkov. There's the 3. Misses that shot. Struggling now. Shooting 1 for 8. James, right side. Yep, count it.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Up by 10. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Here's a Kobo. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Corneli. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Peters. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's a Kobo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Here's Evans. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. All by himself. Agaron. Finished off the break.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's a Kobo into the lane. And he comes up with a bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Dorsey. Connects from downtown. Dorsey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Got a hand on it. On Saturday, then on Tuesday.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. From outside the arc. It doesn't go for him.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kobo gets the bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Peters. The rebound by Corneli. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Montejunas. They grab their own miss. Here's a Kobo. He's got 6. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Dorsey. Second shot opportunity. Here's Peters. Pass to Evans. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open beyond the arc.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Here's Mata-Yunus. Here's a Kobo. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Dorsey. Here's the teardrop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
They set a pick. Here's a Kobo. Here's Mata-Yunus. Pass to Corneli. Diallo with the ball to the right side. Agueron. No good on the triple. 1:16 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Peters. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
To the wing, right side. And he lays it up and in. Peters has got 6 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
They set the screen, and Diallo, here we go. And he slams it in one-handed.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. 26 seconds left in the second. Here's a Kobo. He's got 6. Diallo outside. For 3. And the three-pointer goes. Diallo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Fires for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so that brings the first half to a close. They're up 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the home team.
When you take care of the ball.
Appreciate you joining.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Outside Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's an 8-footer. Pass to Vizenkov. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Korkmaz on the wing. Knocked away. Here's Vizenkov. He takes it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. James against Fournier. And that one's good. James.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
For three, James. The rebound by Vezenkov.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort today.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Papanikolaou from the arc. Brown with the steal.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Brown with a screen. James deciding where to go with it. It's stolen. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
And this is second attempt at the line tonight. The home team calls timeout. James against Fournier. For the lead. Here's Papanikolaou. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Pass to James. Here's Korkmaz. He's got 10. The rebound by Vezenkov. Vezenkov's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vezenkov's got 6 points in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Kalathis. Still no points. Out to James. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Brown with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's James. And slammed. Dunk by James. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
The 3 is up. The shot by Vezenkov, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Kalathis. The rebound by Vezenkov. Vezenkov's got rebound number 7 tonight. Fournier with the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
James up top. Fournier covering. James against Fournier. Here's Kalathis. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Vezenkov. To the left wing. Here's Papanikolaou. He's got 10. Driving to the basket. Tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The visitors with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Fournier with a rebound. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Fall. The baseline J is off the mark. Picked it. Down low. 4 seconds left. Count it. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Leading by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Matajunas. Pass to Akobo. Diallo with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Count the basket. Diallo's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Covered by Diallo. Basket's good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Akobo. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Magueron. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Evans. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Oh, he tries a 3. He can't hit that time.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Covered by Diallo. Pass to Evans. Fires from deep. Here's Dorsey. Puts up a 3. Evans, that's good. Evans has got 5 points in the quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
The home team calls timeout. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break, and coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Matajunas. Pass to Akobo. They need this.
Yeah, their shot selection has not been great this half, and you can see their field goal percentage dropping too.
And that one drops for them. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Peters. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
They get it back. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Peters has got 4 points this quarter.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Nails it from 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
To the middle. Ooh, poked away. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Akobo off with the layup.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim, turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Timeout, timeout.
The home team calls timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Here's Evans. From outside, off the mark. To the inside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. It's scooped up. From deep. Offensive rebound. That shot off. Launches it. Sinks it from distance.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
The three ball. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Dorsey. From deep three-point land. And they get it back. Here's Peters. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep three.
Home team foul. Martinez. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for the away team. Milutinov. 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And so it's a victory for the road team.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jones. Ntilikina out there with Jones. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 3 from the inbound. And James pulls it down. Here's Kalathis, defended by Jones. Offensive rebound. Ntilikina looking it over. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So tricky with the pump fake. Ntilikina is solid at using it to draw defenders in the air.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple that fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Kalathis. Inside, Abiyanis kicks to Kalathis. From deep, James. And Jones pulls it down. On the wing, Jones. Back to Jones. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
It's good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And a wide open look for James. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Jones. Here's Davies. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Bonga, the pass to Jones. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Bryant.
You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Here's Korkmaz. From outside, off the mark.
2 minutes remaining.
It's picked off. And here's the fast break. On the wing, James. Carries it from three-point range. James has got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Jones. The shot, no good. Great D that time from James. Brown outside. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. The visitors on defense. They trail by 7. James against Jones. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. James misses. James has gone 1 of 4 from distance. Ntilikina kicks to Jones. It's hauled in by Brown. Pass to James. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. And there's the drive for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Kalathis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Jones with it. Pass to Ntilikina. Jones kicks to Jones. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Brown with it. Jones covering. Here's Calathes. The screen from Brown. And here is James. For the three. Calathes, no luck. And here's Jones from deep three-point land. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offensive.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this
at the line for two. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first one falls. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Begaron, he's covered by Washington. Begaron, the three-pointer, no good. Here's Pakusevsky. Sinks the three-pointer.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Now Diallo. There's the pick. Driving to the basket. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Second team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. To the paint. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Now here's Diallo. He has yet to score. Pass to Okobo. Goes up on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Over to the left wing. Corniche. And they get it back from deep. A rebound by Washington. Another shot. Corniche's shot is off.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Here's Pakusevsky. Hits it from three-point range. Pakusevsky's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're finally starting to shake off the horrible shooting stuff they suffered there through the first quarter.
He was all alone on that one.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Pass to Washington. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's the break. Here's Diallo. And easy 2 points on the layup. Diallo's got his first points of the night.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. They get it again. Pass to Corniche. No good on the 3.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Makusevsky can't hit. Here we go, all alone. Here's Moniunas. Finished off the break. Moniunas has got his first basket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Moniunas grabs the miss.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
To the inside. Off target at the rim. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. A shot by Lundberg, no good. Here's the break. A steal. Here's Washington. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's a Kobo. Begaron. He's covered by Washington. Lock at 6. Begaron. No good on the triple. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That gives them the lead. He tries for 3. Traps in the tray.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Fires away from outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend. The celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories. Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
And that is our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Jones. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at center.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jones is out there with Ntilikina. Then it's Jones. And it's Davies in at the 5. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor.
Hey, yo, right here.
Jones in the post. He's covered by Brown. Here's Ntilikina. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Kalathis. 7 points in the game. Pass to Korkmaz. No good from outside.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Jones finds Jones. Beyond the arc. Here's Davies, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Jones against James. Here's Calathes. No good with the triple.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's Jones. It's tipped. Pass to Korkmaz. Bonga pulls it in.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. There's Brown with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
They grab their own miss. Davies misses in close. Davies has gone 1 of 4 so far. Brown outside. Pass to Calathes. Back to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's James. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Nilikina passes to Bonga. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
An active passer with good awareness. When Nilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
The screen from Brown. Here's Calathes. Off target with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
On Thursday and then on Saturday.
And for that game against Athens, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. For the lead. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
That one misses. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
And here's James outside. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Calathes grabs the board. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Here's Papagiannis. All alone. They get it back. Pass to Brown. Here's Calathes. Jacks up a 3. And rebounded by Davies. Davies has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Now here's Jones. 23 seconds left to play in the third. And Jones with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Brown. Bonga pulls it in. Bonga's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Floats one. Yes, that goes in.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
that wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Diallo out there at Corniche. And it's a Kobo in at the shooting guard. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Washington inside. Yep, that one goes.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
And it goes down 2 points.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Pokusevski. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Akobo, that's good. Akobo's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And it's Washington missing. Akobo, the pass to Mataeus.
Team foul. Number 5. First personal foul, first team foul. And the line for 2.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Washington with it, out to the right wing. Here's Pokusevski. Good on the three-point shot.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's a Kobo. Up and in on the layup.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Driving the lane. They get it again. Here's Pokusevski. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Corniche. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Here's Lundberg. He's guarded by Diallo. Here's Pokusevski. Lays it up off the glass. Pokusevski's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Washington, and that one is good.
Assist goes to Alexei Pokusevski.
Here's Corniche. That 3 off the mark. Corniche has gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. There's the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Mataeus. Drills it from outside.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Pokusevski with the bucket.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Cuts off the pass. Stolen. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Mataeus with the steal. After Okobo. Corniche. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lundberg shot's good.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 22.
To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Here's Pakusevsky. No good on the quick three. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cornish. Yes, that goes in. Pass to Pakusevsky. Here he goes.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Good on both.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark.
Home team foul. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he makes the first.
Alexei Pakusevsky at the line for...
He's perfect from the line this time. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. The shot by Vezenkov, no good. Jones against Fournier, and he jams it home with authority.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vertical.
The shot by Vezenkov, no good.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Here's Jones. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Here's the break. And stolen by Jones. Here's Bonga. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Oh, they get a hand on it. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
They get it back. Ooh, basket interference. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Ntilikina.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First team foul.
Over to the left wing. Jacks up a three. The shot by Vezenkov, no good. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Jones, the pass to Jones. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Three-pointer. Bonga gets the bucket. Bonga's got 7 points in the game.
I just love the ball move.
And stolen by Jones. Jones, the pass to Bonga. Left side, Jones. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Jones. He's got 6. Outside Jones. Jones with a screen on Fournier. And Jones good for 3.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Can they get it? That one no good. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Pass to Jones. Here's Bonga. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Fires the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Jones. The rebound by Vezenkov. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Fournier. Lets it go from deep. Up again. Tries yet again. They get it again. Pass to Vezenkov. The 3 is up. Jones grabs the board.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And the jumper from the wing offline. Here's Vezenkov. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And an open. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here's Fournier. Washington grabs the miss. To the paint. Releases. And Pokashevsky gets it to go. Pokashevsky's gotten his first bucket of the night.
His inside game is improving since he came into the league, and Poka does have some good footwork in the paint.
Here's Papanikolaou. And there's a 3-second violation.
Away team ball.
On Thursday and then Friday. Washington with the ball.
Home team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. Trailing by 13. No good on the quick 3. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Zenkov's got 9.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
The 3 from Washington. The rebound by Vezenkov.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Snatched up. 4-3. And he stays with it. Back to Pokashevsky. Pass to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks it down from distance. Washington's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. It's tipped. Here's Lundberg. No points so far. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, BA, these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick, a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. These teams aren't going anywhere.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Lately, they haven't been as efficient from downtown as they were to start the game.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
1:51 left in the first half. Pass to Pokashevsky from behind the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And the length that Pokashevsky has out there will give defenses a lot of problems like that.
3 shots.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the 3rd.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Hey, who got him?
Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
The 3 from Washington. The rebound by Vezenkov. Vezenkov's got 4 rebounds now.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Papanikolaou. Offensive board. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Down low. Back to Washington. And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Here's Vezenkov. Hits the trifecta. Vezenkov's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down. It's going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
That cuts the lead to single digits. 5 points in the game.
Well, Fournier not just looking for his shot. Nice pass.
Washington's shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wing shot on the way. Pass to Vizenkov. The three. The shot that time not on target. To the middle. Here's Lundberg. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Lundberg's got 6 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
So, the shot selection. You can't heave up anything and just keep hoping to get hot. They have to make better choices.
And next up, here's a look. That does it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The visitors with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Bonga. Fournier covering. Pass to Ntilikina. Pulls up on the wing. The shot no good. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And it's Bonga in at the 3. The small forward. Tries again. And Fournier with the lay-in.
Fournier does a good job sneaking in for a second chance.
The visitors with the ball. 11-point game. Here's Ntilikina. And he makes it on the layup. Ntilikina's got his first basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. 6 points for him.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. The 3. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul.
And he makes a first.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. The visitors with the ball. Leading by 12. Ntilikina, the pass to Bonga. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And the bucket is good.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Here's Evans. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Tipped. Here's Dorsey, defended by Jones. From downtown, kept alive. Peters goes back up. Pass to Evans. Here's Dorsey. 3-pointer, no good. Jones, the pass to Bonga. Back to Jones. Here's Bonga. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Fall.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
1:56 left to play in the third. Right side Jones. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's in transition. Here they come. Stolen by Jones. Only one man back on D. Jumps up, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Evans. That three's off the mark. On the wing, Jones. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Evans, that's good. Evans has gone 2 for 3 from the field. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple. Evans has got 8. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bonga. 2 points. That one goes.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Evans. Here's Peters. From the left block, he sends it through.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And it's Bonga missing. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the wing, takes the three. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Bonga. Back to Jones. Lets it fly. No good with a jumper from the wing. That one doesn't drop. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. They lead by 8. And we're coming back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Dorsey. Pass to Fall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Whole team foul. Peters. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pokashevsky. Banked it in off the glass.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Evans. Sends it home from three-point land. Evans has got 11 points here in the second half. Evans has gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the one miss. Washington's shot is good.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
To the inside. And Lundberg gets it to go.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Peters. Pokashevsky covering. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Washington's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Evans to halt the run. And that's his third miss in 7 attempts.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
It's good.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
And Fall gets it to go.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Evans. Washington grabs the miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Evans. Here's Peters. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. The shot by Evans, no good.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Rebounded by Evans. Okashevsky's gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Drills it from deep.
Knocking it down. How about the high release? And why wouldn't it be? It's Poku.
Okashevsky brings the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's the three. Gets the three ball to go.
How about the 7-footer out there knocking down threes? Poku from distance.
Okashevsky's gone 2 for 5 from beyond the arc. Here's Dorsey. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Fall. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Okashevsky's gone 4 for 9 from the field. Here's Evans. Takes the three. He drops it from range. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Washington. Pass to Lundberg. Fires away from way outside. And he can't get that one. Here's Dorsey. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never...
Hello. Everyone, proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot. Now here's James. There's the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Shoots it up. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And the shot goes in. And the home team has possession. Back to Fournier. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And it's hard to deal with Fournier if you're defending him. I mean, he makes good decisions, whether he's passing or shooting the ball. And that makes him hard to guard.
No good that time.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Here's Vazenkov. Shoots from 8. No good off the back of the rim. Korkmaz passes to James. Money from the wing.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Vazenkov. No good from outside. Vazenkov's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Brown kicks to James. Here's Calathes. Brown inside. Shoots the 3. Calathes, no luck.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And he banks in the layup.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's James. He gets it in there. James has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. Here's Vazenkov. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Korkmaz. He takes it in, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
No one near James as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown. James has got his third basket of the night.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
That one's good for Zenkov.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vazenkov's got 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's James. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Good.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Korkmaz. Misses the 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Vazenkov. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
They set the pick. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. They lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Moniunas. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
You've got Diallo, and it's Moniunas in at the center. To the wing right side. Now Dorsey. Five on the clock. On the wing, Evans fires the 3. Here's Peters. Evans outside. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Moniunas. And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. And you take a look at this home team. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
When you look at this visiting team, if they win one, they lose one. They think they're going in the right direction, then they seem to take a step back. It's been a season of inconsistencies so far.
They've got Corniche, and it's a Kobo in at the 2. That shot wide open.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Corniche. Now here's Moniunas. Fires from deep. Peters grabs the miss. It's up a 3. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo. Here's Dorsey. Scoreless thus far. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Akobo, the pass to Montiunas. They go wrong. And they're unable to get the time basket there. And here they come. Here's Evans. Here's Milutinov. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Stripped away. And now it's Evans running. It can go all the way. Here's Dorsey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team
on
foul.
Friday, then on Thursday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are. And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Here's Evans. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Akobo. Off with the layup. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the half. And he dunks it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Away team ball.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Diallo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo. .114 left here in the second. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Milutinov, and the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. Begueron, covered by Evans. Here's Diallo, and he's good on the 3-ball. Diallo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's the 3. And it's Akobo missing.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Milutinov, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Corniche. A 3-pointer off the mark. To the paint. Here's Evans. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And we've reached halftime in this one. Up 8. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the home team.
I love their game.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Evans has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at center. Calathes kicks to Korkmaz. Good. It's Calathes who picks up the assist. Korkmaz has got 5 now.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Calathes. The kick out to Brown. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Papanicolaou. Still scoreless. And they're pushing it up. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Knocked loose. James against Fournier. Here's Calathes. Off target from outside. Calathes has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Papanicolaou. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
James against Fournier. It's hauled in by Brown. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Papagiannis kicks to Brown. Here's Korkmaz. 5 points in the game. He doesn't hit that one.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Yep, that one goes.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Calathes dishes to Brown. James has a 2-pointer. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting. James has gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Here's Vezenkov. No good on the 3. Vezenkov's gone just 2 of 7 from long range. Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
James with it. Defended now by Fournier. Launches it. James, good. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
It's stolen by Brown. Here's the break. Here's Korkmaz. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He doesn't get the second one. It's deflected. For the tie. And the layup good by Brown. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Second team foul.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. With the chance to keep this run going.
Yeah, how about the efficiency that they're operating with at the moment?
There's the pick. Pass to Calathes. Fournier against James. 1:09 left to play here in the third. Count that one. Falls got his second basket.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. Sinks the triple. Korkmaz has got 6 here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Shoots it. Papagianni controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Here's Vazenkov. They get it again. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall. Fall's got 6.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Kalafis. Fall with the rebound. Here's Vazenkov. Connects from three-point range. He's got 15. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Away team foul.
Well, what a trip. And here we go with the coach's challenge.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Evan Fournier.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Puts it up from 15. The putback. Aniunas passes to Diallo. Here's Cornish. That one falls. Cornish has got his first bucket of the night. And here's Evans. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Akobo, who's guarded by Fournier. Akobo, the pass to Aniunas. Diallo sets a screen for Aniunas. Pocket 4. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Diallo's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Evans, and Evans with a stop.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Fournier's shot is off.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
The quick look, no good that time. And here's the fast break. This one for 3. The rebound by Akobo. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Inside, Begaron takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Home team foul. Peters. First personal foul. First team foul.
The layup off target.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Evans. Pass to Peters. Back to Evans. Nails the baby hook. Evans has got 6 in the quarter.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
There's the screen. Diallo the pass to Cornish. Count it, good.
Assisted by Diallo.
Cornish has gone 2 of 3 from the field.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
.156 left in the game. Here's a Kobo. He's guarded by Fournier. With the drive, a Kobo. That's good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Fournier with the ball. They swipe it. One-on-one fast break. And he slams it one-handed.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Shot clock at 5.
And what a time to get sloppy. In a close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
1:07 left to play here in the fourth. Begaron. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Vizenkov. With the rebound. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Knocked away. Down low. Diallo gets to Monteunus. Offensive rebound.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And here's Brown for three. Jones grabs the board. Here's Bonga. From behind the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Puts it up. Off the left rim and out. Outside Jones. And he jams it home with authority.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And there's James from the arc. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Jones, the pass to Jones. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Down low. Pass to Jones. This one for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Korkmaz. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Pass to Bonga. The 3 ball. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Kalathis. James outside. Shot clock at 6. On the take and slam dunk by James.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. James has gone 1 for 4 from the field. Outside Jones. It's stolen by James. And here's the fast break. Brown with it. He's picked up by Jones. Back to Brown. James outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. James has got 5 points.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Inside. Here's Kalathis, defended by Jones. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Korkmaz. Offline with a 3. Korkmaz has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Bonga. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Korkmaz. Back to James. Let's go with a 3. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jones. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Kalathis. Brown passes to Korkmaz. For 3, James. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one over James. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 8, and we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results. You know, an easy basket made possible because the assist was crisp and it was perfectly placed.
Pass to Lundberg. And here's Washington. With the drive, launches a 3. And Pokashevsky gets it to go.
Well, Pokashevsky's shot ready on the catch. His mechanics are really solid.
To the middle. Intercepted. Now here's Washington. The quick look, no good that time. Diallo outside. Here's Motiejunas. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Pokashevsky. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now Washington. He's scoreless from outside the arc. Pass to Pokashevsky. Fires the 3. Here's Washington. Fires for 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
To the inside. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Pass to Lundberg. It's Pokashevsky on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Lets it go. A Kobo, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Lundberg. The 3 from Washington. Drops in the 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
From deep. The rebound by Corneli.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Motiejunas. Comes up empty down low.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pokashevsky the miss.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Garon. He's guarded by Washington. Here they come with numbers in transition. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Washington's got 5 points now this quarter. A minute 39 left to play in the first half. To the wing on the left. Garon. They get it again. Here's Diallo. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Stripped away. And Lundberg gets it to go. Lundberg's got his first points of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Kobo gets the bucket.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Washington left side. And stolen by Diallo. Going inside. Down low. It's stolen. Here we go. Here's Pokashevsky. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Pokusevski going to get stronger and more effective on the glass. Nice aggression to come up with that rebound.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. There's 31 seconds left in the half. Garon. And that one is hammered home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Pokusevski the miss. Garon. Off target at the rim. Got it up. And so that's the end of the first half. Leading by 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and...
All right, fellas. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. On the wing, Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Bonga. Here's Jones. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Pass to Bonga. Jones in the post. Brown's there.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. That shot off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Jones, and there's the slam. Cook to finish it off.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And he drives in, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Right wing. Back to Jones. Pass to Bonga. Lets the 3 fly. Korkmaz pulls it in. In transition, here they come. James passes to Brown. Here's Kalathis. The 3. He's off on that one. Brown against Jones. Inside. Right side, Jones. Right side, Jones. Pass to Jones. Over James. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. From the arc. Can't get it to drop.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Jones misses. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, got that one up quick. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Pass to Jones. Outside Jones. Got a piece of it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And here's Brown for 3. Jones grabs the board.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Jones. It's blocked. And we're going to have a jump ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Jones. He has 6. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. The drive by Korkmaz. Out to James. Launches it. The putback. Jones with the ball. Here he goes. Up and in on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Kalathis. 4-3. No good on the shot. Jones feels it out. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bonga. The 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Their rebounding has really sparked this run.
Brown, a screen on Jones. James attacking and slam dunk by James.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. Looking to end this cold spell. Can't hit that one. Brown with some nice D.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brown with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3. Another shot. Misses the layup. Here's Kalathis, defended by Jones. It's not going to go for him. Oh, swiped away. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Woo! Wow. As crazy as that shot was, you could almost feel it was going in.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to Akobo. Here's Montejunas. The 3-pointer off the mark. Sinks the tray.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Back to Washington. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 14. Here's Akobo. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Pokashevsky's got rebound number 7 tonight. Covered by Diallo. There's the 3. On target from range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Chalk up 2 there. Here's Washington. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Begaron, he's guarded by Washington. Begaron, top of the key jumper, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Now Washington. The three is up. The rebound by Corneli. Here's Akobo. The three is up. Not going to go that time. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Lundberg. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Akobo gets the bucket. Here's Washington. From deep. The rebound by Diallo.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lets it go from deep. He buries it from three. Diallo's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Knocks down the long J.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Great look, but off the mark.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And that's going to be a travel. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Begaron, he's guarded by Washington. Pass to Diallo, puts up a three. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. And here's Washington.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Jr. First personal foul.
Here's Diallo. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Counted from distance.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Washington. Fires from way outside. It's off. And so the home crowd treated to a win.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the four-man position. Fong. Pass to Vezenkov, and he gets the bucket.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's Bonga. Here's Jones. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Papa Nicolau, defended by Jones. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to talk with Phil Jackson for just a minute. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. See how that works out. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside, Jones. Jones with the screen on Fournier. Pass to Jones. Here's Bonga. 20 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Snatched up.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Jones, the pass to Davies. There's a screen for three. Bonga hits the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Pass to Jones. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Vazenkov.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Jones kicks to Jones. Off target from three-point range.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Nicolau, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
He hits both from the stripe. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Fall. To the paint. Bonga pulls it in.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And the basket is good. Bonga's got 5 now.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Nicolau drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nicolau's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Jones, the pass to Davies. Back to Jones. Here's Bonga. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Fall with the rebound. Bonga's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. But 3. Nicolau, good. 10 points for him.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Jones for 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Vazenkov. Offline from the top of the key.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Up 3. After this break, we'll be back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Washington against Evans. Fires the 3. No good that time.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making action.
Pass to Washington. They set the pick. From outside, off the mark. He's covered by Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
For the away team.
Both shots good from the stripe. Okrzyjewski with the ball. And his first shot of the game, no good. Over to the left wing. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Pass to Dorsey. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The shot's good.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pulls it up. Can't nail the jumper. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6. Washington against Evans. Washington, that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's the screen. Inside. Stolen. Now Dorsey. Picked him clean. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Nailed from three-point land.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And here's Evans outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Evans has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Launches a 3. Akusevsky can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he gets it to go.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be.
And here's Evans outside. Here's Milutinov. Lets it go from deep. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Washington. Pass to Pakusevsky. Here's Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That doesn't go either for Evans.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
8 seconds left now here in the second. Dorsey, 2 points. That one goes. Dorsey's got his second bucket.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And the first half is now in the books. Up by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Well, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the home team.
I'm impressed.
And that's all for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. They've got Jones, and it's Davies in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Bonga's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Evan Fournier, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Bonga. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Bonga's got 8.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Bonga's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land.
Watch him.
Here's Vezenkov, defended by Jones. That one's good. Vezenkov.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Vezenkov. Out to the right wing. Ball stolen. And the basket by Jones.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Here's Papanikolaou. Stolen by Jones. Here's Bonga. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Bonga's got 6 in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Over to the wing. Here's Davies. Lays it up off the glass.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Vezenkov. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to Bonga. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Vezenkov's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Fall. That's tipped. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Fournier. It's tipped, and it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On Tuesday, then on Friday. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Just 5 to shoot. Bonga shoots from the elbow. Jones, no luck. Here's Papanikolaou. 10 points for him. Drains the 3-pointer. Papanikolaou's got 13. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Outside, Jones from the arc. Fall with the rebound. Falls got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Vezenkov. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Vezenkov's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Looking to end the run. Bunga gets the bucket. 14 points for him.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Three-pointer. And it's Vezenkov missing. Bunga deciding where to go with it. They get the rebound. All by himself. The layup missed. He's guarded by Fournier. It's blocked. Bunga pulls it in. A tight game here in New York. Here's Davies, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Here's Bunga. He's got 14. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Up by 2. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Team foul.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. From deep, Dorsey, that's good. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Driving inside. And it's Washington missing. Washington's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. So the wing on the left takes it off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
They set the pick. From past the arc, Peters grabs the miss.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And the shot goes in.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And it's Washington missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
To the inside. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Peters. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And they get it. And that one is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Dorsey. A three-pointer is right on target. Dorsey's got 6 in the quarter.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Washington. Here's Lundberg. The tray. Evans with the rebound. And here we go. The shot by Dorsey, no good. Here's Pakusevsky. And a miss there on the triple. He's covered by Washington. 1:57 left in the fourth. Pass to Dorsey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Pakusevsky. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
From deep, Evans. A rebound by Washington. Evans has gone only 1 of 7 here from the field. Takes a 3. And it's Washington missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And here's Evans outside, connects from 3-point range.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
And here's Washington outside. No good on that one.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pakusevsky, the pass to Washington. For the 3, hits it from 3-point range. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time.